My name is Katie, and I'm joined in the studio, which is very rare. I never normally have people in the studio. I'm joined in the studio by Mr. Paul Dodd. How's it going?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
Good. Right, Paul Dodd, you are from a company called Movement and Me, which interests me anyway, but I want to know, what exactly is Movement and Me first and foremost?
Well, Movement and Me has a simple vision, really, just to get more people more active more often. We very passionately believe that physical activity does much more than just get people fit and healthy. It also improves their confidence, their self-esteem, their overall well-being. So, yes, we are a company who have set up, or very much my company, set up.
You're so humble.
Yes, to help get the UAE more active.
And that I love in itself. I'm definitely not going to say I'm a gym bunny or anything, but I found a really nice community in a gym that I like to go to, and it is so important, especially in the UAE, where we know that we can literally have anything delivered that we want. So Movement and Me has partnered up to back a campaign. Now, I should say, first and foremost, your partner in this campaign, Every Girl Can, Robin, who was supposed to be with us today, she's lost her voice, unfortunately, so you are literally the mouthpiece. So everygirlcan.ae is a fantastic campaign. Tell me more about it, and how did you get involved?
Well, Every Girl Can, as I say, I spoke and ended up teaming up with Robin, who got in contact also to Movement and Me to see what we were doing. And she had, I see it less of a campaign, but more of a project.
Okay, interesting,
And the project being one of the reports recently released by the World Health Organization stated that within the recommended amount of physical activity, it was 1 in 5 boys were meeting the recommended amount to 1 in 10 girls.
Wow.
Within this, I saw that needed to change, and I wanted to help that change. So with Robin and myself, we set about coming up with ideas to how to increase levels of physical activity and inspire young girls and young women, for that matter,
for sure,
across the UAE to reap the many benefits that physical activity brings, and most importantly, as I say, confidence and self-esteem. And
I mean, especially, and I hate going on about this all the time, especially in our era of social media, where we're constantly looking at what apparently is supposed to be the right body or the right body image and things like that, but it's also so much more important in this region, isn't it? Why do you think that is?
Well, when I actually say within this region, I think it's more of something that is something that is both cultural. It's something that's been instilled over a long period of time, not just within the UAE, beyond. In many countries now, there is many different reasons why people are not being as physically active within sport, whether that be the digital technology, whether that be comparisons to what people think is meant to be the norm, then there's food and diet and all the other things. So I think particularly within the UAE, I don't think that it is hugely different.
Okay.
I just think there is, I think there's just different in different places. There will be different things that impact.
I was thinking about it more from a cultural perspective, because I've worked with a lot of the women in leadership behind sports down in Abu Dhabi, and they have, there's girls down there who are just literally not encouraged by their families to go into sports. They don't think it's the right thing to do, but that is changing, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. And I think, as I say, we've got, when you look at some of the people who are now involved, we've got Zara Lari, who's the figure skater, who's doing fantastic things. You've got Manal Rostam, who's the marathon runner and mountaineer, who is actually going to be joining us as well, which is exciting. So they're really taking big steps to inspire and empower girls and young women to know that it is something healthy and something good to do. For sure,
and two massive words you've said there in terms of inspire and empower. Now, you mentioned Manal is going to be joining you. This is why you're here. I'm very excited about the Every Girls Can summer camp. Tell me about that. I want to know, if anyone is listening, they want to know how they can get involved, how they can come down, how they can follow you guys.
Yeah, for sure. Be sure to get there. It is being held at Dubai Sports World. It's going on from the 7th of July all the way through to the 1st of August. And our real motto is, do you know how brilliant you are? And I think within that, it says it all in the fact that we have lots of sports, which we're calling I Can sports. We've got Inspire workshops going on. We've got Challenge Me activities built on leadership and in terms of team building and those sorts of things as well. It's going to be something else. It's the first all-girls camp to hit Dubai Sports World.
Love it!
And yes, you can be sure. Please do come down and see us down there and join in. It's going to be amazing. You can get in contact via movementandme.com, which is our website, and click on our events page. Alternatively, please do follow us on our Facebook and our Instagram. It's #movementandme. Oh, sorry. Do apologise. everygirlcan.ae.
Yeah, absolutely.
So please do follow us on that. And yes, look, please do check out more of what we're going to be doing as well in the future.
I love it. I love it so much. So just to repeat that again, on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everygirlcan.ae. Go and check out their summer camp, because with the likes of Paul from Movement and Me and Robin behind this project, it is absolutely phenomenal. Paul, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much indeed.
Well, tell me again the date that the summer camp starts.
7th of July all the way through to the 1st of August.
Amazing. Get involved. Every girl can, and my goodness, yes, we can. Music from The Fray and Mabel on the way for you next.